5 pair wise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Though dice and woes of life, love deprived, look at her vibes. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, focus reflected off the mirrors and clear, running from ear to ear. Craving that raven and rain, rekindle the flame. Close as she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Boom. Yes, it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and it is Good Friday, so hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Friday. I know I am. It's kind of warm, which I'm happy about, and I'm windy and cold, and so I'm excited about that. And so hopefully everybody else is having a good day. I don't know if we're going to have my guy Drew Hinthorn of Husker Drew Picks on HuskerDrewPicks.com on today because I know he was going to play golf with the boys about 11:30. He did send in his picks, but I don't know if he's actually going to make it on the show. So, but an important thing for all of us that it really matters is the Oklahoma City Thunder last night won. Let me see, where is it at? Beat the Jazz 114-98, improving to 39-42 and holding on barely to that 10th spot, which was interesting because the Jazz were only right behind us, but they played none of their starters. They clearly are tanking and trying to lose the last two games, which I think that's what they're wanting to do, to secure their place for that top draft pick. So that's kind of what they're doing. Unlike the Thunder, they don't have really, other than Marketing, I guess Walker Kessler, they do have those two, and they're going to try to build around their two big men in the draft, where the Thunder already have a big three, and I just don't agree with them necessarily needing a pick. I mean, I think we can get whatever we need because we need a shooter and we need a wing defender, and hopefully you can continue to play Jay Will more, which is what you said you were trying to do. The reason why you were playing Lindy and all these guys are saying that you were trying to, we got a young team and you're trying to get them minutes. Well, if you're going to have Chet, he's going to be your center. Then Jay Will would be your backup. Why wouldn't you play Jay Will 30 minutes a game, get him all the experience you need so that you can have him and Chet next year for your centers? And then we still got to pick up a shooter because we do not have what we need a shooter. Isaiah Joe is, but we need another shooter. And we definitely need a wing defender because the one thing we cannot do is we cannot defend the wing. And you can see last night, you can see the difference. Oh, Drew, you did join us. I thought you were playing golf today.
Oh, really? You booze hounds?
Yeah.
Nobody showed up for golf. I can't get anybody to answer the phone.
It was a late night, bro.
Yeah. I knew grown men play golf in the mornings, right?
That's
what happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody was at Jonesy's a little late last night.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I think
that's what I heard.
He had a handle of vodka when we got there. I think the handle of vodka is gone. I think we went through.
I didn't hear or see anybody.
Yeah,
today.
Put it like this.
You're the first person that surfaced, and we're at 2:30.
Put it like this. I had to go into the office that we have a big, huge national tournament in, and so I had to go because the gym is closed. We have Catholics own the gym, so of course this is Good Friday, and nobody's working on Good Friday if you're a Catholic. So I had to go open up the gym early for their deal today for them to set up. So I had to go do that. So it took me a little longer. But the struggle bus was really, really on me earlier today. But I got all the stuff done, got all the picks in, got everything I needed to have done. So doing all the graphics takes a while. But anyway, Thunder won last night, barely.
I got up early and had breakfast, and Faith was out of school today. The daycare was closed, and Amelia, for whatever reason, because UConn can't figure it out, if the daycare is closed, and which is your to and from school, it didn't still closed.
You would think. You would think, but it clearly.
And now I'm sitting in line waiting to pick Amelia up.
Well, Thunder got a win last night against, and you called this yesterday. You said the problem playing against bench players, they play so hard, and those guys played really. They were trying to win last night. The Utah bench players,
Mm-hmm.
and the one
Yeah,
thing,
I was on the wrong side of that. I thought they played a little better, but then they ended up winning by 14, didn't they? 15.
16, ended up winning 16. But on the other side of that, the Thunder ended up shooting. They shot 35% for the first half and 40%. And this is my thing. He's not really trying to win, Drew. I don't think they'd been upset if we lost. But the thing is this: the lineups that he plays in the fourth quarter, they still can't figure it out. They just can't figure it out. They just can't.
Oh,
I mean, last night they started in the fourth quarter. They had J Dub, Lindy Waters, of course, shocking. Wiggins, Josh, and Sarge. And Utah went on an immediate 7-0 run against that group. It's like, dude, you ain't got no. Look, Waters can't
hey
defend.
Matthew, let me. I'm
Oh,
gonna jump back.
okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
jump off for just a second.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna get back right back with you. Sorry,
Okay.
buddy. Sorry.
All right, go ahead. So anyway, you start out with that. What do you expect? Waters can't D, and Sarge can't D, and Josh is a decent defender. So the only two guys you got out there who can really defend at all are J Dub and Wiggins, and they went boom, boom, boom on a run right away. So, but the thing that I've noticed from the Thunder that they're going to have to fix, and if they don't fix it, it's not going to get done. Our transition defense is terrible. It's absolutely horrendous. They were killing us in transition last night. And we've got to get a wing defender in the draft. We have got two things we definitely need are a shooter and a wing defender because you got one shooter in Isaiah Joe and you need another shooter. Those are two things that we're missing. And I know they're trying to get Lindy Waters to be the guy. He's just not it. And he can't defend, and he kills you against athletic teams. And if you really want to compete, then you got to look at, okay, we have a three-headed monster. So this year, you want to be in the draft, so you're going to be in the draft. So the question is now, what do you go get? You got to go get a shooter and you got to get a wing defender. Those are two things that we're lacking. Because with this team we currently constructed, you have a team, you have Josh and SJ are arguably your two worst defenders in the starting lineup. And J Dub is sometimey. Now I would rely on SGA more than I would J Dub. So then when you add a Lindy Waters in there, so now you got three. And you can't. I mean, I know this coach wants to play the guy. And they want him to be the guy. He's just not it, and he's just not gonna be. He's just not it. Got to go get a shooter, and you got to get a wing defender. Because now with your starting five, you've got next year I'm assuming that it will be SGA, Josh, J Dub, Dort, and Chet. That's what I'm assuming your starting five is going to be next year. Then you have Isaiah Joe, Jay Will, and Wiggins. That's your 8. Then now, what do you go for your ninth and 10th? I think you got to go get a shooter, somebody who can shoot, dependable shooter. And the second thing, you got to get another wing defender. So when you need to go long, and like the thing that causes everybody problems with the Clippers is they're long on the wings. That's the thing. And Dallas lost all their wing defenders by getting Kyrie. So they lost all their wing defenders. You got to be able to be long and athletic on the wing. And the only two people we got that are dependable defensively on a consistent basis is Aaron Wiggins
And we're back.
and Lou Dort. Hey, bro. And the only two guys we have that are,
Sorry about that.
no problem. And I just thought it was weird that he's playing all these guys and he's playing. You cannot play Sarge and Lindy Waters together. You're already down 2 defenders. You can't have both of those guys because neither one of them can defend. You can't have both of them on the court at the same time. You can't. If you don't put Lindy in,
Nope.
you have to be able to cover him up. If you're gonna have him on the floor, you got to have Wiggins, you got to have J Will, you got to have J Dub, you got to have Dort on the floor with him, not Josh. Either Isaiah Joe, you got to have him. Now my thing is this: in what world do you live in that you'd rather have Lindy Waters on the court other than Isaiah Joe, SGA, Dort, Josh, Wiggins? What world do you live in that you'd rather have him on the court than those guys? Because that's what you're doing. You're putting one of them on the bench to play him. That's what you're doing. And I don't live in that world. You know what I'm saying? I live in a world that I want to win. Don't you, Drew? Is that the world you live in?
100%.
I mean, I live in
It's
a
all
world.
about the W's.
It's all about especially now. Now, when you pull up the bracket right now, Drew, it's ugly. The NBA playoff bracket. The Thunder is still sitting there at 39-42. Minnesota's 40-40. I mean, just look at that loss. That it just looms large against Charlotte, doesn't it, Drew?
It does.
I mean, look
Huge.
at that. It's
They'd
huge
be
loss.
they'd be sitting on easy street right now.
Yep, that loss and the loss to the Pacers. That's 2 losses. So really, legitimately, you should be 41 and 41, or 41 and 30. What 41 and 40 is where you should be right now.
Yeah.
41 and 40, sitting there in 8th place.
Yeah.
But the problem is, you still got to play the Lakers, which I'm okay with, Drew. Well, now you'd be in 9th place. You change places with Minnesota. So the Timberwolves would have to become
you know
Oklahoma
what?
City.
Lakers are just bully ball Oklahoma City
Yeah,
in the
that's exactly
playoffs.
what they
That's
do.
all they would do.
That's exactly what they do. But you know what? So Minnesota.
They just sit there and shoot layups. But LeBron would just back you down in the lane.
Yep. We don't have an answer for nobody does for AD when he's in the paint. There's no answer for him in the paint. There's just not. But the Lakers are sitting there right now, 7th place, tied with New Orleans Pelicans, but they have the tiebreaker in that, so they're still sitting at 7th. And the Lakers, who do they have tonight, Drew?
They got the Suns tonight. The Suns aren't playing any. The Lakers are a 12-point favorite tonight.
Yeah.
I tell you, at Staples on Sunday.
Yeah, the Jazz. Jazz is gonna mail it. Jazz are gonna mail it in. Well, then that means clearly that the Suns aren't playing anybody. They can't.
Yeah.
They can't do anything. They can't improve, or they're stuck where they're at. The Clippers can't jump them, and they can't jump the Kings. So they might as well not play anybody. They might as well rest people this last 2 games. That's what they're looking at. Are you surprised that the Jazz, being 1 game back, rested their players last night?
Not really. I think they see the writing on the wall. And I think they lose all tiebreakers too. I don't think the Jazz own any tiebreakers, so I think they know they're out of it.
Yep. And the thing with them too is you got Kessler and you got Markin, whatever his name, Lauren. So you can build around those 2 guys. You know what I'm saying, Drew? You got tons of draft picks, and I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to build around those 2
guys. I like
guys.
Kessler a lot. I think
he's sneaky.
Kessler's got a lot of talent. I think he's a good player.
Yeah, I agree. He was sneaky. That was a sneaky pick. Him grabbing him. Well, he was at Auburn. What he at Auburn too?
If Kessler doesn't transfer to Auburn out of North Carolina beats KU by 15 points in a title game.
You're not gonna let that go, are you?
No, I'm not. Ever.
Well, maybe maybe he didn't want to be in North Carolina.
Blow a 16 point halftime lead in a title game. Just Williams wouldn't have done
that. No, probably not. But it is what it is, Drew.
Water under the bridge.
It happens. But anyway, in the rest of the NBA games tonight, dude, I tell you what. Let me pull up the schedule for tonight because it's going to be crazy tonight, Drew.
Yeah, it is. And what I'm saying is the Suns basically have mailed it in. I mean, Lakers a 12-point favorite. That's a big number.
Well, the Suns clearly they're 3 games back. They're 4 games ahead, so they're right there in the middle. There's nothing they can do. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They're 3 games back.
You get KD a little more. You get KD a little more rest.
Yeah. Booker
he's ready to go.
Chris Paul not getting hurt. Don't take a chance on him getting hurt. I mean, why would you? You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and mail it in. Then you got the Warriors and the Kings. The Warriors got to win. You know what I'm saying, Drew? They got to win. The Warriors. And I think the Kings.
Yeah, they do.
What is that spread? What are you?
Amelia Henthorne. Sorry, buddy.
Yes, okay. So the Warriors and Kings.
Second.
The Bulls and the Mavericks. Man, I tell you what, those 2 games are huge. The Grizzlies and the Bucks don't really matter. Well, the Grizzlies, I guess they're 2 games back for the Nuggets. With 2 games, how many games did they got to play? 2 each? The Nuggets tomorrow have the Jazz, which they're going to win. And then the Kings have the Nuggets, on which neither one of them are going to care. Do you think that last game of the year, neither one of them will play anybody?
Thank you. No, I don't. I don't think it's going to matter.
No, I agree. But, you got the Bulls and Mavericks matter because if the Mavericks lose tonight, Thunder automatically in 10th place.
Mavericks are going to throttle the Bulls tonight.
Yep, and then the Thunder would mean the Thunder have to beat Memphis on Sunday to get in. Because
Correct.
because the Mavericks have, I think they have Houston their last game. They have,
Yeah, they do, and they will throttle Houston.
yeah, they would, they certainly will. They will throttle them. They will definitely kill them. So that's where the Thunder are at right now. And like you said, 50-50 is what you gave them. I said 35% because I just don't think this coach is. I think he's going to play the players he wants to play, and he's going to keep the Thunder behind the 8 ball. That's what I think. That's what I think.
I just, man,
That's what I think.
I mean,
At home,
I kind of miss what you were saying there about Memphis. So you think Memphis is going to play everybody on Sunday?
they're going to sit. They're going to sit everybody because if the Nuggets win,
they're going to sit
it's
everybody?
over. Well, they're 2 games back, okay, of the Nuggets. And the Nuggets play the Jazz tomorrow.
Right.
And you're 2 games back with 2 to play.
Right.
And the Kings play the Nuggets on Sunday. So that's the thing. If the Nuggets win tomorrow, then the Grizzlies not going to play anybody.
Yeah, so that's we need the Nuggets to win tomorrow. So if the Grizzlies play nobody, then the Thunder should handle their business and be in the 10 spot.
But like you said, the bench players play harder than the regular starters. They just do. They really do. But
and Memphis, and there's no love lost between Memphis and Oklahoma City either. So
whatsoever.
They would love to knock Oklahoma City out of the playoffs.
Yeah, but are you gonna take a risk on somebody getting hurt on a meaningless game?
No, you shouldn't.
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that.
But the bench players are gonna play.
Yeah, the bench players are gonna play hard.
But there should be a good crowd. Oklahoma City should have a good crowd on hand. Home game, boy, that'd be one of the worst losses in franchise history if they lost to a G League Memphis team.
Well, they almost lost last night for a minute. You know what cracks me up, Drew? He knows who to play. You know what I'm saying? He knows who to play. And I'm like, dude, you're not even trying to hide it anymore. You know what I'm saying, Drew? Against the Suns, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you play the guys you need to play. I'm not. So who did we just play? That he played everybody, all the good players. We still just barely lost. The Warriors.
So we got 2:30 start Sunday, and then
that's it.
And then when would they play in the play-in tournament? During the week.
That would probably be on a Tuesday, I would think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to pull it up.
I've seen the commercials on ESPN, but I haven't seen a date. I don't think I saw when exactly it starts.
Okay, here's the play-in schedule, Drew. April the 11th is what it says.
Okay, so yeah, that'd be Tuesday.
Oh wait, hold on. No, we're the 12th because we're the 10th seed, so we would play Wednesday.
Yep.
So that's what we play. We play Wednesday, and then because the 7 and 8 play, the Lakers play on Tuesday. The Thunder play Wednesday. So that's how it's broken down right now. So that'll be interesting. The Thunder should be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I agree with you. They've got to win. So last night in playoff Thunder, the big game we care about. How about the Suns beating the Nuggets last night, Drew?
That's pretty funny.
Did you have that game? You had the Suns, didn't you?
I had the over, and it went over.
Okay, is that what you did? That's right. You didn't really like that game, did you?
No, but I liked the over, and it was an easy over.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and how about Tiger getting ready to he's right there now. I'm sitting there watching this. It's the featured groups. It's Tiger Woods and John Rahm. John Rahm is just ridiculous, Drew. He is so good. He is so good.
What's that? Koepka 12 under.
Yep. Well, you called that one, didn't you?
Yeah, hey, that's my guy.
Yeah.
That just really throw a wrench in the system with the Live Tour gets a win at the Masters.
Well, they won at the British Open. They won at the Masters. But you know what? Yeah. It's Dustin. I mean, it's Koepka. So you know what I'm saying? And Tiger is +2 right now, 10 off on the 10th.
Yeah, Koepka's a monster, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Monster.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't really have too many flaws in his game. You know, he had that little bit of a lull when he got hurt his back or his wrist, or I can't remember what. I think it was his wrist and his back. But that really kind of set him back. And then he really hasn't played a whole lot of golf, even though he's on the Live Tour. He hasn't played that much. And I was watching a deal on him and his girlfriend's little smoke show.
Yes,
and they were showing them driving into the Masters, and he was like, he's been preparing for the Masters for the last 2-3 months, you know, sharpening his game, and really and then they were all talking about how they thought that he was one of the locks to finish in the top 10. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any doubt he's going to be in the top 10. So
well, I think he's going to be in the top 10. But the thing is this with the Live Tour, they've got him. That's the only good golfer they've got. That's consistently good on the PGA. They can compete on the PGA Tour. But he was basically struggling. So what did he do? He went for the money. And who was it the other day? One of the Live golfers was like, they need to chill out. You know, don't talk about you come there to grow the game. No, you didn't. You came there for a paycheck. Stop saying you came to grow the game. You did not come to grow the game. You came to get a paycheck. That's why they went. I mean, let's face it. You ain't trying to grow no game in that system. You went for the money. Just say it. Because we all know it and nobody's mad at you. I mean, you want to go for the money, go for the money. Nobody's mad. I'm not mad at you for that. Are you, Drew?
No, not at all.
I mean, I'm not going to get mad at you for taking advantage of that. So, to me, that's just really dumb. I can't even see that. Victor is -6, though, today, Drew. He's all those putts he was making yesterday, not quite. Tigers outdrove both of them, Drew. He outdrove Hovland and Schauffele. He's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
His leg just can't keep up. That's his biggest problem. His leg.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, his leg.
That course does not play into an injury of him having to walk the course.
No, it doesn't. He's going to get there eventually, but it is what it is when it comes to that. So now here are your picks for the day. How'd you do yesterday?
It wasn't a good night. I had my first losing night in about a week and a half, but took a couple bad beats. Baseball didn't turn out too well yesterday, but we'll see. It's on to the next one.
It is called gambling for a reason, but the fact that you're
I missed a winning night by a game, so it wasn't too bad.
No, it's not. So today your picks are you've got the Lakers. That is a lot of points, Drew, isn't it?
It's a lot, but I think it's a lot for a reason.
Well, it's back to back, and the Suns are not going to play KD. They might play Booker, but they're not going to play Chris Paul and KD back to back nights. And they got the win they wanted to get. You know what I'm saying? They got the win they wanted to really, truly get. They wanted to beat Denver.
Yeah.
John Rahm for another birdie. Shocking.
What's Rahm sitting at now?
He's -7. He's on the 8th par 5. Got about a 6-8 foot birdie putt. It's downhill. Downhill. Then of course you took the Mavericks tonight. You think the Mavericks are gonna handle their business?
Yeah, I just do. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. I just think that they're gonna try to do everything they can NBA wise to get the Mavericks in the playoffs. No offense against the Thunder, but I think the NBA would much rather have Luka and Kyrie and storylines behind that. So I don't know. I share Oklahoma City handles their business and knocks them out because Dallas doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs, but I think they roll tonight.
Right. Ron -8. Of course, he knocked the putt down right down the middle.
Yep.
Celtics -1. Really?
Yeah, it's a bad line. You give me the Celtics, all you can do is win by a point at home. I'll take it.
They should be able to do that, don't you think, Drew?
You would think so. All the Catholics in the building. Good Friday. They shouldn't have any problem doing that.
Yeah, I agree. Good Friday. They're going to be locked and loaded. You know that, too.
What's that?
They'll be locked and loaded there in Boston for all the Catholics. They'll be locked and loaded there tonight.
Yeah, they all been hanging out all day.
Yeah, drinking. They'll
sitting on the patio.
Yeah, Good Friday. It is good for them. You got the Heat -4.
Yeah, I got the Heat on the road tonight, laying the 4 points. They played well last night. It concerns me a little bit that they're coming off a back-to-back, but I think they'll be fine.
Then I can't even believe you bet on this game. The Rockets and the Hornets. You took the over 229.
This is the over.
Really?
Neither one of them
I
teams
know.
playing defense.
Neither one of them. Do you think they can score that many points?
Oh yeah,
You would
it'd
think,
be like a glorified pickup game.
Well, thus far, haven't all the games been over? This last
Yeah, they
week?
have. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of basketball games that been going over this week.
Well, the Thunder
These
was
teams
under.
are just
The Thunder was under last night, weren't they?
yeah, Thunder were right on it. They went under though.
Yeah, did it? Okay. Major League Baseball, chop chop, minus 121. You're brave.
Boy, how about that walk off last night? Down 2 in the 9th, and then walk it off.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's pretty nice, bro. That was pretty nice.
6 and 1, but they lost their center fielder last night. 15-day DL. He ran into the center field wall and hurt his back. So now they're missing not only their ace that's on a 15 DL. Now they're missing their Golden Glove center fielder.
Dodger, but if you're gonna get hurt, now's the time.
Now it's time to do it.
Tiger had a 330-yard drive. That's just ridiculous. Dodgers money line minus 245.
Yeah, big favorite. Diamondbacks aren't very good, buddy. Just in case anybody out there in the listening world is wanting to know, the Diamondbacks suck.
Then, of course, those Stros plus 112. Did you hear me? Drew, you hear me?
You there?
Stros plus 112. Are you there?
You there?
Yeah,
I'm here.
The Stros plus 112.
Yeah, I like anytime the Stros get plus money, I'll be on the Stros.
God, Rom just hit one right way into the fucking. I mean, I can't say that. I shouldn't be cursing. He's over in the pine straw, bro.
Where's Rom? Where's Rom sitting right now?
Minus 8.
800.
Yep.
And he threw what?
And through 8, he was on number 9.
That's about right.
That's not cutting at all. What the hell, Tiger? How you gonna miss that bad from there? That was terrible.
Tiger. They got Tiger projected to make the cut.
Yep, right now he's right on the cut line, but they think they'll end up being plus 3. They don't think Kepa is going to finish at 12.
Right.
With the weather getting bad at the end.
They're saying it's supposed to be 40 degrees tomorrow in Atlanta.
Yeah, but it's going to be ridiculous. They don't know how to act when it's that cold. Yeah, of course, my Yanks minus 128.
Yeah, at Baltimore tonight. That should be another good Friday game in Baltimore. Should be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to look forward to that. Then, over the Rangers and the Cubs, can either one of them score?
It's only 6.5.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Do you think that's a lot for them?
I'm just hoping that I get some, just get a bloop and a bomb and should get that over.
Okay, well, let's say Kepka's already finished, so he's minus 12. He's minus 5 today, 7 yesterday. Now, in your Yankees deal, you got Victor Hovland. Okay, Hovland is sitting at tied. He's at minus 6, Drew, so he's 6 back through 8. Dustin Johnson is nowhere to be found. Phil Mickelson is minus 4. Not bad. He was 300 today.
DJ was 2 under an hour ago. I don't know what he is right now.
I'm trying to find him. Okay, he is minus 1. He finished minus 1. He was even for
minus
today.
1?
Yeah, he's even for today. Scotty Scheffler.
Really? Yeah.
Scotty Scheffler was plus 3 today. He's minus 1.
Rough day today.
Yeah, rough day.
Rough outing today.
Yep. But hey, it's the Masters course is what it does. It's gonna get you one day.
I almost took a bet that he wouldn't make the cut, but I think he's gonna make the cut though, isn't he?
Yeah. Plus 2 right now. Plus 2 is the cut because he's finished.
And what is he?
Who are you talking about?
1 under.
Yeah, he's 1 under.
Scheffler.
Yeah, Scheffler is 1 under.
The boys on tape.
Hey, what's up? James. What's up, brother? Hey, Drew.
Chop.
Oh, don't stop.
Yep.
Ben, why did you do that? I said, when you put that on our chain, I'm like, really, Ben? Really,
hey,
Ben?
We're going to ride.
Really, Ben? Is that what you're doing?
Ride the tomahawk.
Yep. I might bring mine inside.
Oh, no, we ain't doing that.
Just in case.
Hey, we ain't doing that, bro. We're not doing no chop, nothing. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Okay, so you're on. Let's go ahead and do our sponsors. Thank Collaborative Logic for keeping us up and running and being able to do all the things that we do here on our live stream on the Unpopular Hour and After the Storm. SRB for engineering, surveying, or planning. They are the people to talk to. My guy Mark Long, Oak Grove Trucking, and I got Jose Fierro wearing his hat. Today I've got.
What's happening, Jose?
and in fact, I have his hat on right now.
He was in last night.
Oh, was he?
I wore my Jose shirt the other day out doing a little furniture shopping.
There you go.
Try to give some
he
love.
cruised in just for a couple quick ones.
Yeah, I was supposed to go in there last night, Ben. I heard it was crazy on Thursdays.
It was wild.
Well,
Probably glad you didn't.
Matt didn't let you down though on Thursday. Thursday night special didn't let us down.
Oh, really? Is that what we're doing, Drew? Is that what we're doing, Drew? Really serious right now?
I left Matt at Ned's at 5, and that was the best move I've made in a long time.
Dude,
I had a little crossover between the legs, behind the back, straight to the house.
Yeah, we left Ned's. We left Ned's about 9:30. It was ugly. Yeah, been there since 12:30.
We got there at 1. We got there at 1, Ben.
It was, dude, it was long.
I wouldn't have made it to work.
Yeah, it was brutal, bro. Then of course Greg and Max Nafee at NAFCO, and last but not least, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
It's the bank to make things happen.
Yes, they do. They're an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, and our sponsor for us to go out and do remote live streams to minority women and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. Even though I was supposed to be at the barbershop today, but I couldn't get over there to set everything up simply because I had to go to the gym and set up at the gym. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go into the banks and see them, especially at the main bank. You go and see our boy Joe Horn, or the Horn Man, or you go in to see Carson Wright, Drew's cousin.
Yep. Go see Nathan Taylor. I've been on the horn, no pun intended, with Nathan Taylor this morning. Doing a great job.
Yeah, good. And then YNB East, which is on Yukon Parkway at 66. YNB Mustang branch is at 218 North Mustang Road. They're in the city of Mustang. YNB Parkway, which is I-40 and Garth Brooks Boulevard, right in front of the hospital. And then YNB Peoples, and I was there yesterday seeing our boy Eddie. They're at YNB Peoples. Edward. Is that what we're calling him, Edward? Edward. Now, Ben, with you and hockey, man, I tell you what, it's coming down to the nut cutting, isn't it?
It sure as hell is right now.
I mean,
now, Ben, you're saying that did you win a hook last night or did it not win? Confusing me.
My plus 310 hit. Stars and Avs puck line.
Yeah. Okay.
Both those, and
congratulations.
Yep, and then the Devils puck line hit, but your Blues took care of the Rangers in overtime.
The Blues.
Yeah. So hey, Ben. Now wait a minute. I thought he was a Canes guy. He's not which one is it?
I'm not a Canes fan until we hit the playoffs.
No, you got to have a playoff team. You got to have a team to root for.
Okay.
He's a Blues guy through and through, but there's a little patch on his sweater with a little hurricane on it. He keeps it going. I understand.
Hey, you two together are wearing me out this little bro
I'm gonna get a baby blue shirt with a candy cane on front of it, and you'll know exactly who my team is.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Okay, the Penguins took care of the Wild 4-1 last night.
Yeah, it was a huge win for the Pens. I mean, it's keeping them 1 point out of the wild card right now. The Panthers did jump them. Like we'll talk about this in the next game, but
Yeah, then you got the Panthers. Well, the Panthers beat the Senators 7-2.
Yeah, they took care of business pretty handily. I mean, I'd say it was point night almost. If you're on the Panthers, but yeah, it keeps them 1 point above the Pens, just like I was just talking about in that wild card on the east side there.
Right, Devils 8-1 point night over the Blue Jackets.
Yep, just a dog walk out there.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sabres and Red Wings, man, 7-6 in a shootout. I mean,
13 goals.
Who didn't score in that game?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the definition of point night there. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of. I mean, it's a who cares game just because both the teams are out. But 13 goals in a shootout, I'll take that any day.
Yeah, all day, every day. No doubt about
Good
that.
stuff.
No doubt. And then the Caps got smashed by the Canadiens 6-2.
Yeah, I think they're officially dead. They're out of the playoffs. No OV goal, so just kind of a yawn for me.
Yep, exactly. The Leafs and your Bruins. The Bruins got them 2-1 in OT.
Yep, just keep winning here. Not much to say. I mean, it was a good game, physical game. Both teams they hate each other, like I told you yesterday. So I mean, they absolutely. I mean, it was a slugfest out there, but just 2-1 win, good win for the Bruins.
Yeah, no doubt. Islanders 8-1 over those Lightning, those Bolts.
Yeah, the Bolts coming off that game the night before against the Rangers. I think when they got in all those fights and stuff, they were a little worn out. So I think they got handled pretty easily there.
Yep, they did. The Rangers, man, I tell you what, Drew's Blues, like we talked about, handled them 3-2 in OT.
No, I was hoping for just an OT winner, maybe a shootout winner for the Rangers. I figured they'd take them in the shootout.
I told you that you got to watch out for the Blues just to be the spoiler.
I know.
Well,
And the Rangers coming off that game last night with the Lightning, with all those fights and everything, they were a little bit tired. I think if they didn't start their starting goalie either, but I was hoping just that would not ruin my second hook, but it got me.
Then of course,
I mean, Ben, you've been on the come up this week. You started off Monday with a plus 14.95.
Yep.
You get your little high stick Harry hook.
Yeah, well, plus 310.
And I'm starting to rub off on you.
Oh my God!
I know it's helping. It's helping.
Ben, how does he throw himself into your win? How does he do that? How is he so gracious?
What do you mean?
I mean, he's got the HuskerDrewPicks.com pixie dust.
Yeah, if you keep on following that, you're gonna do all right, my friend.
My God.
So
you can't help. I mean,
this
chop.
Hey, y'all bromance right now is wearing me out. Drew's future Canes lost to the Predators. They lost 3-0 last night.
That's all right. They secured their playoff spot.
Yep, they can't really jockey anymore. They're set right where they're at, so they're going to play who they're going to play. And they had big minutes for their third and fourth liners, so they're big guys. They kind of just sat them down a little bit more and let some of the other guys play, get some more minutes in. So it was kind of a game. They were like, who cares?
My Stars took care of business 4-1 over the Flyers.
Yep, Otter and Net.
Nobody cares about the Stars.
Oh my God. Otter
and Net did it.
Ben, I'm really over him. I really promise you. I'm over him.
That puck line hit.
Yeah. The G Knights 3-2 over Drew's almost Kings.
They almost were my Kings.
Almost.
Yep, almost got there. Then, of course, the Canucks 3-0 over the Hawks.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, we really don't, do we? And then the Kraken took care of the Yotes.
Glad I took the Yotes out of my
we told you. I told you yesterday, leave them alone, man.
It was tasty. If they would have won, it would have been like, if I would have bet it would have been like plus 780 on the one that I was looking at. So I was liking that, but of course I didn't bet it. We didn't, they didn't win. So good for me there. One time.
And then of course the Avalanche and the Sharks. The Sharks took care of business. Well, the Avalanche killed them 6-2.9.
Yep. That was the one that hit for that hook there. But yeah, I mean, just they took care of them. So nothing much to say there. I mean, that was going to be a beatdown regardless. Yeah, and then they don't have any games today, which is why is it Good Friday? Is that why they're not playing? What's the deal? They're at games tomorrow. What's the deal with that? I honestly have no idea, but I know tomorrow all 32 teams are playing. Okay, because there's 16 games tomorrow. Yeah, so which I don't understand. To be quite honest, maybe doing it on a day that's not around Easter and Masters, and I mean, I don't really get that, but I mean, whatever. Do you? Schedule makers once again are absolute idiots, if you're asking me. Yeah, but I'm like, whatever. Why wouldn't you be playing on a Friday? Yep, exactly. I mean, and I don't think it's a religious thing at all, because I mean, there's all kinds of, from people all over the world. So that play, there's Russians and there's everybody. So they have the Orthodox over there. That's not the thing, huh? All kinds of stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's just, the Russian the Orthodox Church over there. There's some of the guys that sit out on the LGBTQ or, nights or whatever. Yep. Yeah. They did more than sit out. They like, we ain't doing it. They said, hey, we're not warming up today. Yeah. They said, because when I go home, when I go to Russia, if I'm in this, I will be taken care of. The church will not like that. So they'll sit out the whole, there's only been about a handful of players, which I really like. Or their families, they got to worry about them. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's as serious as some of them say it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I think there's only been a handful. Would have been Passo's crazy riskies. No, I wouldn't either. Me either. Me either. So, yeah, I mean, they've been doing the whole thing there. So, but, yeah, I don't know. And there's 2 games on Sunday. So
Your boy John Rahm has a huge par putt here. Drew. Little right to left.
Oh.
Bam. Knock it down, big fella. Hey, yeah.
Nailed
Hey,
it.
nice. Oh, that was for birdie.
Yeah, he's a 9 under now.
Yeah, because he was over in the sticks. I missed his second shot out of the sticks, so he must have nailed it. But it wasn't as cool as that shot we saw yesterday. Who hit that shot? Was that Jason Day, Drew, that hit it? They only had maybe, 3 feet, 4 feet of space between the trees?
Jason Day.
And just laced one right between it and between the leaves.
Oh, yeah,
The branches.
that was a hell of a shot there.
Unbelievable shot. And speaking of golf, the 405 King of the Greens golf tournament, they need about 4 more players. It's on Friday the 21st, Drew. Friday, April 21st.
I feel like that's a good deal for High Stick Harry to grab some of his skating buddies and go out there and do a little gaffing.
Yeah, it's $1,000 for first place, $750 for second. Third place is $550, and it's a $500 foursomes or $150 individual. So, hey guys, if you like to play golf, it's a good deal. It's raising money for kids.
That sounds like a good time.
It's a good deal, and of course, it's going to be Lincoln Park East on April 21st.
High Stick, do you putt with a stick?
So I actually, one of my buddies, one of my dad's buddies is making me one right now.
Is he
That'd
really?
be great.
Yeah, the old Happy Gilmore putter.
Just tap it in.
Just tap it in.
It
was either get a hockey, like a blade on the end, or it was use a hockey stick shaft and have a putter on the end.
Oh, okay. Either one of those is good.
So I did. You know what I mean? So, so I went with the hockey stick.
I think you get a hybrid. You gotta go with a hybrid.
The actual. You got both of them.
Oh, that's insane. That is insane.
One day where you get to unscrew the end.
Oh, yeah. See that now we're talking. And then maybe use. Oh yeah.
I mean, now we're cooking with peanut oil.
Exactly. Maybe use one, right on the fringe, and use the screw in the other one. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I like that.
You two are outrageous. Anyway, the 405 King of the Greens golf tournament for the 405 boys. By all means, go ahead and get in for that. And then, of course, on that Monday, the 17th, is the OSU Alumni Chapter Golf Tournament at Oak Tree Country Club. And that is the 17th, and it is $675 per team, $195 a person if you want to register.
That's not bad.
No, and all the information is right there for the sponsorships that you can do if that's what you choose to get involved in. So it's a great deal if you want to do that. Even if you know you person, you come play. So that's all I say to that. Hey, Drew, I might have Ben be my guy, Drew, in our golf deal. Be my partner.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Good deal. Since I got to find a partner, I might have him do it.
Might have to.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. I'm not opposed to that. You know what I mean?
I'll have to go swing the sticks a little bit.
Yeah, it's fun. What is it, Drew? $5.
Ben, did you hear? So Matt compounded his poor calendar management today with just a flat no-show. Him and his boys just flat no-show me at the golf course today.
No, Ben. I wasn't supposed to. Okay, Ben, don't throw me a no.
Just put me on the arm today.
Ben,
stiff arm.
What did you end up doing?
I wasn't supposed to play, so don't throw me in there. Your boy. And by the way, Ben, those are his boys. Okay, Shannon, Gary.
I've yet to hear from one of them today. Yet to hear.
You didn't hear from McBride? No McBride, no Gary, no Shannon, no Ryan, none of them.
Were you guys all at Neds?
Yeah, we're all at Neds, yes.
Oh,
no Brian Becker.
No Becker.
No Jones Automotive. No Michael McBride, attorney at law. Nothing.
Just go bring Ned a receipt for the tee times.
I knew about tee time at 11:37. I knew by about 10,
you knew by about 9:30.
Yeah.
Dude, it was ugly, bro. It was absolutely ugly, bro. It was like, it was bad.
I'm gonna start making people put deposits down on tee times, and then
you're gonna have to.
We'll just go ahead and Venmo me $20. I'll give it back to you whenever you check in.
Hey Ben, this is the deal. He should have known when he left us, because we were.
You guys all should have known.
We were 5 sheets in at 5:00 when he left to go pick his daughters up. Okay, we're 5 sheets in.
I mean, man, it was a nice move. I went between the legs, behind the back, and right out the door. We'll see y'all later.
See ya.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
See you at 11:37.
Dude, it was bad, bro. It was bad. It was a
Yeah,
good time.
my wife says, "Well, that's what you get for hanging out with a bunch of single guys."
Oh,
She had a good point.
Oh, she went all the way over there, did she?
She did.
Oh,
she
man.
went deep into her bag.
And all we can say is, yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you can't say
I
anything.
said, you're absolutely right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
I said, you're absolutely right. That's why I came home.
yeah, because it was.
Don't look at me. Yeah, like, don't look at me.
Ben, it was bad.
Yep.
It was bad. It was bad. They were getting loud. It was like, oh, man. Yeah, we got to go.
It's always a good time.
Then it was
you hang out with a bunch of firemen, you're bound to get in trouble.
Oh, and this was the deal.
The best times.
Jonesy's like, hey, let's just go to my house. We'll drink some vodka, free vodka, and then just be ready and let's go out somewhere, find somewhere to go.
Yeah, we'll go out, put out a couple fires and climb on a roof, and hell, you never know what we'll get into.
Yeah,
Come on, let's go.
Save a cat.
None of that happened. None of that happened. We ended up drinking a handle of vodka. It was a full handle when he poured it out, and then by the time he done, it was maybe an eighth of the bottle left.
And Ben, every one of the people that we're talking about that were here were already coming out of the third turn when they got to Ned's.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. They were already up in the high bank third turn when they got to
So
Ned's.
you guys are having a good time.
Oh, yeah, they're coming in there trying to get cigarettes and all this. I said, man, you ain't no smoking this. They don't have cigarettes here in Ned's, man.
Light a cigarette just to put it out. I get it.
Getting umbrellas in their drinks.
Dude,
yeah.
Oh, man. It was,
little fruit.
It was bad, bro. It was bad. Drew's lucky he left. He was smart. And I'm looking at myself like, I really need to go in there and go, oh, are you afraid to hang out with us? You can't keep up with us? I'm like, oh, okay, so it's like that now. Okay.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was
sometimes you got to prove yourself.
Oh, is that what we're doing now,
yep.
man?
Just every once in a
while. You
while.
really do something. Every once in a while, you got to step up so you still got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking to either one of y'all right now.
That was you last night. Good job, Matty.
I'm not talking to either one of y'all right now. That's what I say today. I'm not talking to either one of y'all. I'm gonna let both of y'all go. No, I'm just not talking.
But hey, we got a great weekend on tap, boys. I'm ready. HuskerDrewPicks.com got a little parlay up his sleeves tonight. Got a little action, so we'll see what happens.
Well, we'll see. Well, yo, I'm working from 7 to 10:30 tomorrow, so yeah, my day is gonna be long.
Shot.
Only 3.5 hours?
No, 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I wish it was 7:30 to 10:30 a.m. 7 o'clock to 10. That'd be real nice.
That sounds like my college school schedule.
I can put it like this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be asleep by 11 p.m. tomorrow night. Pretty sure I'm gonna come home and lay my head down because I have not got enough. I'm not caught up on my sleep yet. I can promise you that.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about that.
I have not caught up on my sleep right now, so it's brutal. All right, guys, y'all both be good. Y'all stay out of trouble today.
HuskerDrewPicks.com, go Big Red.
Why, Ben? I just go ahead and throw your stuff in there, high stake. Go ahead and get your deal.
Oh, because you guys have a good Easter and everything. I'll talk to you guys.
All right,
cheers.
Appreciate you. Happy Easter to everybody, and happy Easter to everybody out there that support and watch the Unpopular Hour. You guys, everybody be safe, stay warm, have fun.